Yo, what is going on, guys? It's Vamps here, bringing you episode 10 of this Gold Cap Challenge series. I'm gonna go ahead and open up the mailbox today, and looking at the first load, we've got 35,000 gold mailbox, so that's looking good for us. Selling some Sinister gear. I also picked up Inscription, and so that's working out pretty well for us. Selling some drums, some scrolls as well, and then just herbs. And then also some of the leather-working stuff I've been doing. Alright, inside the second mailbox, we've only got 6.2k. So it looks like these are a lot of materials. One thing I did want to talk about is I made basically a bank alt character so that he's going to be selling all the materials because this character was getting too cluttered with how many auctions I was having on him. So on the bank alt, I'm going to be selling just materials on him, and then on this character I'm going to be selling all the transmog, inscription items, and then leatherworking items as well on this guy. Alright, so inside the third box, got another 13,000 gold. Alright, that looks looking good. Another sale of these augment runes here. These are just from a mission table from a mission that pops up on your mission table in either Zuldazar or Borealis, and if you get the bonus, you get extra augment runes, and they sell really quick, especially with the new raid that came out, Battle for Dazar'alor, that released last Tuesday, and that's part of the reason why there hasn't been a video for a while. I've been busy with raiding, and then also just schoolwork's been starting to pile up a little bit, so I've been trying to stay on top of that. Fourth mailbox here, got another about 7,000 gold. So that's going to put us at 230,000 gold on this character, and I'm going to go ahead and log over to the character that is selling materials for me. Alright, so this is the character that I set up for just selling materials. Basically just sent over 5,000 gold from the druid. I got some netherweave bags so that he has some space to hold all the materials, and I'm just going to go ahead and open up the mailbox and see what all we're going to loot here. The first loadout, just 4,000 gold. Also, what I think is going to be good about having this alt character for materials specifically is it's going to prevent me from spending too much gold on the main character. That way I only spend basically what I have on this character and nothing else on the druid. So I'm going to maintain that high value of gold on the main character while this guy is just building up little amounts of gold every few days, because I only repost these auctions and look to buy materials I guess every few days, every day or two, just depending on my schedule. Alright, so the second loadout here, we've got 8.3k. So I've already passed profit on this guy. Like I said, I started with 5,000 gold on this character, and that was 3 or 4 days ago when I made this guy to start selling materials. And I've only done one relist so far on this character. Alright, so last mailbox here, oh that looks good, 17,000 gold. 3,000 gold for primordial rubies, selling some umber shards for looks like 500 gold a piece. No, 300 gold a piece, 250 gold a piece ish. River's Heart, 5 of them for 300, or 5 of them for 3,000 gold. Stuff off the auction house and then reselling it at a better price. So that's really good for this character. So I think in total we're at 260-ish thousand gold currently. So this guy has all the materials that the druid had on him, because I just sent all the materials over here to this guy so that he could just list them all. So right now in the auction house we've got 241 auctions up, 144,000 gold in value. I got some stuff coming in, but nothing really, no big ticket items. So I'm gonna go ahead and run a shopping scan and see what's gonna be worth buying to flip later on, and then I'm gonna repost everything once all these auctions up currently expire tonight. Alright, so we're back on the druid now, and I just want to take a look at what we've got on the auction now. So like I said, with inscription and leatherworking, I'm making a lot of drums of fury, and I'm also slowly making some of these talent changers, depending on if they're profitable or not. I'm just milling herbs and making whatever I can, really. I'm going to try to get into selling some Dark Moon cards, possibly. It depends on the profit margins and how much herbs are costing at the time I'm going to try and mill them. But aside from that, we got a lot of transmog up still, some pets. I'm starting to dabble in some Sinister gear. I'm going to look to start working on selling a lot of this leather working gear, so like the coarse leather stuff, and then the Sinister. My goal is to have a piece of Sinister on the auction house at all times, and a piece of coarse leather on at all times, and then same with the mail stuff, have a piece of Shimmer Scale, and then Sinister again as well. I'm gonna try to stay away from the weapons, I think. I don't think these are really gonna sell that well since the new raid came out, and you can get a lot better gear a lot quicker than 300 eye level, so I don't really think that that's worth making and putting up on the auction house. Alright, so the farm we're going to do today is called Razorfang Crawl. It's a classic dungeon here in Kalimdor. Go ahead and run this 10 times. Hopefully going to get a lot of mid-range transmog out of here, and cloth probably. Maybe we'll pick up some big drops. I don't know, we'll have to see how this goes, but hopefully we have a good result at the end of this. So this is definitely one of my favorite farms now. As you can see from the loot appraiser, you got about 302,000 gold in item value in 42 minutes, and that was with some slacking off in between pulls, going AFK, get some water and stuff. But I think this might have been the best run I've had since I started this challenge. We got Sword of Decay, the Staff of Shade, the Slag Hammer, the Thunderwood, and the Harpy short bow, and then we also got this pattern that's worth 50,000 gold on my server, and according to the region it's worth 57,000 gold, and it's currently up for 70,000 gold. So that's awesome for us. And then we also got a ton of other patterns worth about 3,000-4,000 goldish around there, and then all these greens are worth at least over 2,000 gold a piece. So really happy with how this farm turned out. So I'm gonna go ahead and throw all this up on the auction house real quick. Alright, so we got everything listed up on the auction house now, and we're setting above 2 million for the item value that I have listed currently. Right now my plan is to get into some more leather working stuff. Off camera, I'm gonna go ahead and craft some of these coarse leather stuff, Sinister piece of gear, and Shimmer Scale. And I'm gonna start working on glyphs eventually as well. These are gonna take Style pigments, Rosea pigments, which are just pigments you get from Legion herbs. So still got a lot of quests that I'm going to need to do in order to unlock most of the glyphs. So you can see we only have a few that are profitable currently, but this is only a small fraction of the actual number of glyphs there are currently in the game. So gonna have to do some quests, maybe some achievements, and some dungeons as well to go ahead and get those glyphs learned, and then we'll start listing glyphs up on the auction house as well. Let me just fly over to the bank real quick, and I'll show you what I've got working on for Dark Moon cards wise currently. So currently we've got these cards at the moment. So only need a few more. I'll go ahead and make a Blockades Dark Moon deck. Only need a couple more to make Fathoms. Fathoms actually sells the best on my server, so the fact that we only need 2 is really good for us. Squalls actually also sells pretty well, surprisingly. The ones that are hard to sell, I think, are Tides and Blockades. So I'm gonna keep working on that, get some more BFA herbs. That way I can mill and get the Viridescent ink that I need in order to craft to get those cards. Alright, so that's all I got for you guys today. Thank you for watching. If you like this video, go ahead and leave me a like. It really helps me out. Also, be sure to subscribe if you want to see more of this series. Also planning on doing a WoW Gold token or WoW token giveaway once I hit 500 subs. So looking forward to giving that away to one of you guys. Thanks again, and have an awesome day, guys.